intervention in resolving the recent disagreement among royal fathers. Your commitment among royal fathers regarding the tenure of President General. Your genuine and fatherly approach has showcased your commitment to unity and inclusivity throughout the Akwa Ibom State. Your actions have not only fostered peace and reconciliation, but also upheld the legacy of harmony and brotherhood established by your predecessors. Rest assured, the traditional institution stands in solidarity with and pledges unwavering support towards advancement and well-being of our people under your administration. We congratulate you, Your Excellency, on the remarkable achievement you have so far recorded in the past 1 year. We are proud of your exemplary leadership, the compassion, humility, modesty, simplicity, and sincerity you have brought to governance. You are indeed a brand, and we owe you a duty to protect the brand. Thank you, and God bless you.
Please, can we applaud our chairman one more time? Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. Your Excellency, there is a particular good news that the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs was supposed to break to our fathers. And he has asked me to do that now, so that we can show, as it were, the very peculiar and respectful position where His Excellency our Governor places our fathers. Your Excellency, some time ago you had promised to replace some of the vehicles for our traditional rulers, 9 of them. The Honorable Commissioner confirms that before today, 5 of those vehicles were already released and handed over to the traditional or to the paramount rulers who were to receive them. And today, the Honorable Commissioner has asked that I confirm that His Excellency has released the last 4 to complete those 9 vehicles. So right here at this event, the paramount ruler of Oburokara local government area, the paramount ruler of Ibionibum local government area, the paramount ruler of Esreket local government area, the paramount ruler of Mparenin local government area, all of them will be receiving brand new Prado vehicles. Please, can we celebrate them? Can we celebrate them? Can we celebrate them? Your Excellency, we thank you for your magnanimity, and we thank you for always keeping to your word every time you speak them. Having finished with that very good news, which as a matter of fact I'm very happy to break the news, I want to invite now for the last remarks before we have His Excellency speak to us at this very important occasion, the President General of the Akwa Ibom State Supreme Traditional Rulers Council, Ntenyen Dr. Solomon Etuk, JP, CFR. Please, can we celebrate and welcome him, a father, a royal in every sense of the word.
Akwa Ibom is song. Akwa Ibom is song. Iban ekburu immediate number. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Basi Eno. Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Senator Dr. Akune Yarenyi, the Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, the Secretary to Akwa Ibom State Government, the Head of Service, my very revered royal fathers, the Commissioner, Ministry of Local Government of Chieftaincy Affairs, our dear son, the able Commissioner. Today is very special because we have seen the goodness of God in the life of everybody, especially myself. God has been so merciful. He has been so kind to his own. Otherwise, who am I to stand before these great men and women? I can see the attention so rapt because of what has happened in Akwa Ibom State. I don't want to take us back. I want to say, God, I thank you for a day like this. "37 years in the life of any personality, any adult, of course you'll be an adult at the age of 37. What God has used our sons and daughters to do for Akwa Ibom State. The creation of Akwa Ibom State 37 years ago was conceived by some very concerned citizens of Akwa Ibom State. Today they are remembered for the good things they have done. What will I be remembered for? You ask yourself. What will you be remembered for? For the contribution, for the growth and development in Akwa Ibom State. Therefore, I urge each and every one of us to know that we have a duty to discharge as a son and daughter of Akwa Ibom State, at home and in diaspora. We must take responsibility for whatever position is saddled upon us. Take responsibility. Remember, you have a role, very significant role to play. In a smaller community you belong, or at a larger community of Akwa Ibom State, and Nigeria play a vital role to build, but not to destroy. Our concern primarily must be to build, not to destroy. I came many years back as a village head, a clan head, and a paramount ruler. My first primary mind I came with was, what can I do for my people? I have to take that responsibility to give concern in every matter in my own community. First, my village. Second, my clan. Third, the local government. And Akwa Ibom State at large. Even extending to the national, that is Nigeria at large. I've made that contribution, and I continue to pray to God each day in my life for God to give me the enablement to challenge those things that will stand against us. That is why I'm appealing to each and every one of us, especially the leaders, the paramount rulers, the village heads, the clan heads, the Mbongo. I wonder what it would look like if in a community we do not have leaders at that strata. I wonder what our community will look like. I thank God for the structure of government that has been able to put things accordingly. But the royal fathers, you are challenged to take responsibility, challenge and ensure things moves the community info. KMM. It would have been possible for us to see a day like this. A leader in trust, the governor, to get the part of peace. Conflict. I don't go free way about for a war. About put me step with army and your conflict. Everything are a conflict. But the solution, how do you resolve conflict? So being a friend, you put Akwa Ibom first. Kasi ngine yama dinam. You pong bioken. Kumuna kampo bunam pom bioken na yadi. Pong luswara. My mind, my heart is very free at all times when I'm dealing with matters. So I was saying, no, no, no. Tumbok. You talk by them, some forget the come frame. I go to young in the back, amen. Eat them again. See me in a cake. Kuroginuka, and a case roof. You don't from Cosa Woma. Young Toy Nebereta. It tries one. Down your own bed. Your Excellency, I want to make you being the political class. I am a father. I have been saddled with that responsibility as a father. And I must say it. Whoever is given a responsibility in governance, government, don't forget you are home. Don't forget your community. We are all a product of a community. Therefore, you can enke make you make a magara on the bar aboge endo enkedo. Umyang ne media on the boy bongino. Umyang ne the on the boy bongin. Umyang with the on boy on more. Uwa with the on paramount la more Auckland head. Yet they are here in Uyo. And I want them government appoint them more. More and I want them. Uba in the wrong. Uba in the wrong. They will get a saga again. Your Excellency, we the fathers have a very big role to play to know how we can appoint them in our community. Because we must develop our community. Our community must be developed. It's really develop your work. Oh, what more we give I develop for what I'm there. Young guys don't develop your community. That is why I live in the community. Bring Panami don't have your Magara. Mountain Nedirong. No, you don't me. Couldn't France back, you don't mean some play, you don't me. Get closer to your paramount rulers because there are problems in our community, which our sons in high places, in Southern Fanado. I'm talking because my role today, I do a role of a father, advisory capacity, member, just to advise, for us to do a part that will bring us together. We do a part that will promote unity, do a part that will promote development in our community. That is why I am here. As long as God has, I will not fail to do those things that will promote unity. That is my concern. You don't coffin. Sumbok, Nitanyan, you don't know. Because for now, we're going to wait to be my office, Miko. Doing it to my bar. Mukre, you know, you don't move it for bag of your Makara, make a mockaba. Some go bang, you know, we are, you know, Fum. They don't mean you're an implement. That is why you are there. For the was saying, celebrate Kumi, Umukaudo, Nambo Yamron, who celebrate. The me being a mufo. Umia were there are people living in other states, Nigeria. They have been liaising with us, Your Excellency, on how they can come back home, how they can relate with it, contribute to the growth and development of the state. So I hope going forward, more of those things will happen that will bring development and growth into Akwa Ibom State from our sons and daughters in diaspora. So me come from Bangladesh. You know who says it's a book bear. Come for us at war on Great Africa, Yata Yokum. Young so again, don't see them come. Moba said, young frere war. Say, get some cake, Parado, Uru, 2 room for top, Duap, Okay. I was ready on frère.
Thank you. Thank you, our father, the President General. Thank you, the brass band, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, for the vote of thanks. 1 minute, please. Thank you.
His Excellency, Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Your Royal Majesties, His Eminence, all protocols duly observed. Let me begin by thanking God that gives us Akwa Ibom State and gives us life to celebrate the state. His Excellency, yesterday, homes were given to civil servants in Akwa Ibom State. And by the grace of God, the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs has 3 staff that received the homes. And so we say thank you. Thank you for the welfare, their health, and even in their transportation. Sir, for what you have done, for what you are doing, and for your tenure, we say thank you. God bless you. God bless Akwa Ibom State. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Appreciating His Excellency for what he has done, what he is doing, and what he will continue to do. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the point where we listen to the governor and leader of our dear state. I want to therefore invite all of us to please celebrate His Excellency on this 37th anniversary celebration of Akwa Ibom State. His Excellency Pastor Umoino, Governor of Akwa Ibom State, for his address at this event.
Thank you so much. Akwa Ibom is song. Akwa Ibom is song. Boy, I just hope you will hear what I'm saying, because half of the things that our father said, if I tell you I didn't hear them. So if I don't respond directly to the issues they've raised, it's because this house echoes. And I don't think it's because of furnishing. There must be something we have to do there's an engineering work to pad the council hall so that the sound can, and there are no feedback speakers here. But if we make up some intern, okay, so again, I go, be ready, give me go. We believe that by next year, God willing, they would have worked on the sound. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Honorable Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, the Chairman of our party, Akwa Ibom State, members of the National Assembly that are here, our father, the Akwa Ibom BBO worldwide, and the President General of the Akwa Ibom State Supreme Council of Traditional Rulers, His Eminence Ntenyin, Dr. Solomon D. Etuk, CFR, the Chairman, Akwa Ibom State Supreme Council of Traditional Rulers and Paramount Rulers, and other Paramount Rulers that are here today. Honorable members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Secretary to the State Government, the head of the Civil Service, Honorable Commissioners, Special Advisors, Honorary Special Advisors, Senior Service Commanders that are here, led by the Commissioner of Police, who just resumed duty, Chairmen of Boards and Commissions, Permanent Secretaries, Senior Citizens,
chairmen of local government transition committees, the president of Akisan, and members of Akisan that have joined us here from the United States. All of other ethnic groups that have joined us here. I can see our royal father, the Sarkin, Hausawa, and other traditional rulers. We welcome you and thank you for the spirit of collaboration. Newly recognized traditional rulers, president and members of sociocultural groups that are here, clan heads, Mbong Iban, distinguished Akwa Ibomites, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here today again to perform what has become a yearly event, the swearing in of newly recognized traditional rulers. While we thank God that all our paramount rulers are intact, and we continue to thank God and pray for their continuous good health and well-being, we have recognized clan heads and village heads. Let me use this opportunity to congratulate all of us on the occasion of the 37th anniversary of our dear state. As I said earlier this morning in my statewide broadcast speech, we thank God for the blessings He has bestowed on us as a state and as a people. And of course, we thank our former president, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, GCFR, whose unwavering love helped birth this great land of promise. The theme of our Thanksgiving service this year is taken from Psalms 122, verse 7. Peace within thy walls and prosperity within thy palaces. It is in the spirit of peace and prosperity that I welcome all of us most heartily to this event, and to thank you for deciding to reinforce the cementing layers of peace within the walls of our dear state, thereby promoting prosperity. Permit me to salute all of our royal fathers for deciding to collectively resolve an issue that was purely traditional in nature, but unfortunately was allowed to be politicized. The Traditional Rulers Law, Cap 155, Laws of Akwa Ibom State. In my meeting with you, I had reiterated government's determination to resolve the issue through your active collaboration. I am happy today, following the great work done by the 7-man committee that government had set up to resolve the issue. That committee was headed by the paramount ruler of Eket, His Royal Majesty Edidem ECD Abia. Today have been amicably resolved, as we have just signed into law the rotation of the position of the President General of the Supreme Council of Traditional Rulers. The position will now be rotated among the ethnic configuration of our dear state. No one ethnic group is superior to the other, and as our state anthem says, let us rise above ethnicity. And we pray and trust that not only in the Traditional Rulers Council, across the length and breadth of this state, will see us practice this stanza of our national anthem. Let me thank very specially the Okwu Ibom Ibibio and the President General of the Supreme Council of the Traditional Rulers for his peaceful disposition towards the amendment of this law. All of us know very clearly that without that, it would have been very difficult to amend that law amicably, because he understood my position and saw the precarious nature of that position. Let me thank you, sir, for being a father and we recognize the role you have played. Thank you so much. And like you have said, we are all here for a short time, but we'll be remembered most importantly for the role we played while we were here on earth. Thank you so much. Thank all of our fathers, royal fathers, for the work they did in their various communities to hold down peace until this law has now been amicably resolved. I thank all of you. I urge you, therefore, to continue to work together harmoniously, eschew bitterness, like the President General has said, and let us, as much as possible, play down on the things that does not promote the unity of the state. Ethnicity is one of them. Let us see ourselves as one common people and fly the flag of Akwa Ibom State rather than the flag of ethnicity. It will do none of us any good if we continue to fan the embers of ethnicity. After all, some of us seated in this room are married across different ethnic groups, and so I do not think that we want to tell our grandchildren that they are not from this group or this group does not like them. They'll first of all ask you, Daddy, why did you marry our mother? So I think we can work together as a state, continue to elevate the status of our state. Celebrate with people when God blesses them. And if for any reason people are mourning, we also go to mourn with them. That is the spirit of love and unity. And as traditional fathers, I need not remind you that you are not political. You are a father to all, and you must be seen to play that role and not promote one over the other. But since you are all appointed by government, you are duty-bound to support any government in power at any point in time. So we expect loyalty from you. We expect loyalty from you to support you. We also expect you to support us. That is how this is done. So please continue to work on the programs of government, work with government, because we also expect government to respond to you in your time and hour of need. So I urge you to resist the needlings of politicians in the conduct of your affairs or matters that are purely traditional. What happened in the course of the resolution of this matter was not, in my opinion, a very encouraging situation. Akwa Ibom is a homogeneous society. We should celebrate this unique blessing from God rather than create wedge issues to divide us. And from time to time, if we are in any meeting at all and the issues raised at that meeting does not conform with the belief of the attendees of that meeting, let us be bold enough to say that we do not think it's right, rather than agreeing and later to disagree. This is what gave rise to all of this problem. I must not fail to make mention of that. But now that it has been resolved, we hope that forever we will not get to a point where we have such issues again in our hands. Let us congratulate the newly sworn in clan heads and village heads. And I hope you continue to uphold the high standards of your office and continue to mediate over issues without any bias. If you look at the amended law today, there is now a clause for discipline. There are some clan heads and some royal fathers that print certificates for themselves or for other village heads. Please, don't do that. No man takes this honor unto himself. Even when you go through your processes and make recommendations, it is the duty of government to approve certificates of recognition. Please, do not print certificate for yourselves. Our fathers, please don't print certificates and call traditional rulers, village heads to come and collect from your palace. That is not the law. Let us be careful so that we do not run foul of the law of the land, as the law is no respecter of anyone, including even the governor. So please, we must walk in line with the laws of the land for peace and tranquility to reign. I'd like to assure our fathers that we'll continue to prioritize your welfare as our traditional rulers. And that's why today, even in the midst of this harsh economy, we have approved and released 4 brand new Prado Jeeps to our paramount rulers to make their work easier and to ensure that we finish all of those that were on the list. We'll continue to do this. We'll continue to work with you. We'll continue to listen to you. And I hope one of these days we'll have the privilege of being invited to your meeting so that we can sit together and talk and discuss. This one is a ceremonial meeting. Not too much talk can be done today. I'd like to thank all of you and pray that as we celebrate this anniversary, the joy of it will be lasting and God will bring new things to Akwa Ibom. God will bless our state and continue to bring peace and prosperity within the borders of Akwa Ibom State. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you, the brass band. Just before we take the national anthem to close, Your Excellency, I'm pleased to announce that refreshment has been made available for all our royal fathers. So the paramount rulers and their wives will be received at the conference room just behind here. Please, all other traditional rulers from clan heads to Mbongekbuk, your entertainment will be available in this hall here. And all of these have been made possible by His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, for us to celebrate the 37th anniversary of our dear state. We welcome leadership and members of IPAC. Just been notified that you're here now to join us in this celebration. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, having finished with all of that, I would please crave our indulgence that we rise as we take the national anthem to close. The anthem.